Live?
We are indeed. Just give it a minute. Let people join now.
Mm.
You can tweet it out, do whatever you need to do. You can tweet it out, do whatever you need. Yeah.
Did you just record that?
No, that was on the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, slight delay. Yeah. Wow, your thing says command. That's what Slim do. Omar, have you joined?
Oh, so yeah. Brandon, what's up, man? Yeah, we got some people on Twitter logged in already. So we're gonna start. What's going on, y'all? Some of you might remember me from the last live stream. I'm CJ, the president of the company.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, we got enough people on. So yeah, we just wanted to live stream from London. We just got here a little while ago. Of course, ET's in the building. We're excited, man. We're in London. And we're ready to answer some questions. I'm gonna look at the Twitter questions from you guys. We'll take some Twitter questions. This is really for the London event. Any questions you got about what we're doing out here in London, where we're gonna be. This was a big moment for us touching down in London today. Just because, for real, we know we've gotten a ton of support from the UK over the years. You guys have been, buying books and watching videos and tweeting your friends and telling your friends, man. And we're so grateful from E and I and the whole team, man. We're just so grateful for you guys sharing the message, man. So it was only right to finally get out here and show love back, man. We're super excited. We got the event at the Mermaid on Saturday, which is going to be ridiculous. The 2 o'clock event still has some tickets left, I believe, as well as some dinners and some amazing things going on, man. So we just appreciate you guys selling out the first show. We really only planned to do one show, and after that one sold out, we got a ton of emails like, hey, you guys got to do another one. I didn't get a chance to get tickets. We hooked up with Incipio Academy and got another one going. So, man, we just want to keep the energy rolling. We're here all week. We don't leave until Tuesday, so we got a ton of stuff we want to do. People we want to see, man, and allow us to meet you guys and thank you personally. So, yeah, go ahead.
Frank's, baby, we popped it off already with the fish and chips. So it's official. It is official. So we moving forward. I'll be real with y'all, man. I wish it was the 27th already. I mean, I'm ready to get in there and do it. It's so bananas, man. I met people on the flight coming here from Detroit who were actually on their way here from London. They were visiting, doing some work in the States. And we talked on the plane, got off the plane talking about this event. So I'm ready, man. I wish today was the 27th. So make sure for those of you who got your tickets, man, get there on time. I want to meet you, have an opportunity to talk to you. So yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Hey, so you can send your comments and questions in on either the YouTube site or tweet them to E. Questions, concerns, whatever, man. We don't really have a structure for this thing. We just wanted y'all to be able to interact with the team. Yeah, and so whatever you want to say. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, man, but I won't even want to try to butcher it. We'll call you AB. AB said, are you ever coming to Egypt again? And if so, when?
Absolutely. We'll be back to Egypt. But we haven't gotten an invite. The last one we did, there was a corporation that brought us in. It was a private event. But absolutely, man, it's just like London. You get some innovative people, who have a dream and they want to work with us, to make this thing happen. So we don't just usually do, we just don't usually fly into a city on our own and do our thing. We do it by invite. So definitely.
B. Wells, what's going on, man? How you doing? Let me see. Can't wait to see you live. Hey, Bex, Forrester, we're definitely ready to check you out, man, and ready to see you guys. Shout out from Zimbabwe, Brian.
Zimbabwe.
keep the questions coming, guys. I'm trying to read them as fast as I can. Shout out to E, Mississippi. Are we ever coming to Germany? Same thing, man. Like, I'll be honest, how we got here, AJ called me and was like, hey, you know, we got something, my team and I, you know, we believe in what you guys are doing. We want to bring you out here. And to be honest, man, we probably get, you know, 20, 30 phone calls a day from abroad of people saying, oh, we want to make this happen, we want to make that happen. Well, unfortunately, we're not in your country, so we can't necessarily make it happen ourselves, like Eric said. So if you guys, if it's something you're interested in, if you know some people, you know, get in contact with us, man. We would love to come, you know, do it.
We coming to Germany, though, September 6th.
Germany is on the list.
So do me a favor, though. We coming in for a private company.
Yeah, Germany is on the list. So
if you want to make it happen during that time we're there, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, you know, just call us and let us know. We'll be more than happy while we're there doing that private work for a company we work for. We'll be more than happy to have another session. So just give us a call.
Steve, yes, you can buy the book on Saturday. We will have books in the building on Saturday. So yes, we
personal signature, baby.
Actually,
personal signature.
The books just got here tonight, so we're excited about that. We're getting a little worried, a little nervous. I'll be honest with you guys. We were just a tad. I was a little worried. E wasn't, of course, but we got the books. The books are here. Shirts will be on sale. Listen, man, to the UK fans, I know I explained this last time. I'll explain it again really quick. I know the shipping has been tough. You guys go on the site all the time, and the shipping is super high. What happened is the company, and I won't name the companies right now, but the company we were working with was not able to do the shipping and guarantee us delivery. So what happened is we were shipping stuff out. We had proof we shipped it out, and a ton of you guys were saying, hey, we didn't get it. What's going on? I want my money back, which was cool because, you know, you didn't get your product, but we had no way of tracking it past Chicago or wherever the last stop in the U.S. was. So with the increased rates, we can track it straight to your door. But I am happy to announce, and we'll be linking it out later, that we finally have the UK distribution. So you guys are going to love that. You can buy the shirt from right here in the UK.
Right here in the UK, baby.
And it'll be regular shipping rates, a couple dollars, and you can get the gear, the books,
right
everything
here,
will be right here in the UK. So we have been working our way around that, trying to, you know, do our thing. So we'll have merchandise for sale there. So let's get back to some more questions. Shout out to Detroit E from who was that? I'm sorry, I just missed it, but yes, shout out to Detroit.
West side of Detroit.
Let's see. Hi Eric, I watched one of your videos on my questions. What am I supposed to do to become a real champion? From Bob. What do I need to do to become a real champion?
Oh man, you know, I mean that's a workshop, a seminar, a week, a book, a DVD series. You know, that's quite a bit. But I will say this to you. You know, one of the things you have to do to be a champion is win. You know, bottom line. You hear me talk about it all the time. Win the day, all right? So I would just say to you, you know, be amazing, man, at all the little things that you do. You know, sometimes people trying to do it big. I say it, perfect the small. So if you want to be a champion, man, you know, in basketball, that's getting rebounds, that's making shots, you know, just depending on the sport, there are little things you have to do in order to be a champion. So I would just say to you, man, be faithful over the little things and win the day, man. Win the day.
Absolutely. What book are you reading right now from Prof 14?
QBQ, the question behind the question. John Miller. Yes, indeed. Be careful, though. Be careful. That book is hot, powerful book. It's really going to make you, you know, reflect on yourself. So if you're a victim, you're the person that always wants to blame somebody. You always got an excuse for why, you know what I'm saying, you can't break that glass ceiling or why you can't get started in your own personal success. You're not going to like this book because this book is going to make you deal with you, your greatest enemy, baby.
Which is why I haven't read it.
He's reading it next, though. He don't know. I'm giving it.
Somebody said, what's up? Let me see. From Twitter, Artem said, what's up with you working with Les Brown?
You know, man, I told y'all before, I'm a learner, always trying to, you know, lifelong learner. I was blessed, you know, this year Les Brown reached out to me. He said, you know, he likes the work that I'm doing. And so I jumped on the opportunity, man. I said, man, this is somebody who's been there, done that, then. I mean, successful is not the term for Les Brown. And so I've gotten a chance to, you know, link up with Les now he's schooling me, giving me some insight. He's afraid for this generation. You know, there's some things that he sees that he's just like, you know, nervous. And he's like, yo, E, you are the voice for this generation. So what I want to do is speak to you so you can speak to them. So no doubt we're looking to hook up maybe in Detroit, Chicago, some different places, man, where some negativity is going on, and try to come in and add some, you know, positivity. So I'll be getting taught. I'll be the student dealing with the guru, Les Brown, and trying to get as much insight as I can, man, on taking my game to the next level.
All right, 2 questions. How do you, how long, this is from Eric, how long do you sleep?
Right.
And what do you do on those days when you feel like you're sick and you need to take a break? And that's greetings from Germany from Blind Eye Twist. So
well, let me say this, man, for real. I've been blessed on the sick thing. I'll be real, for real. I don't really get sick a whole lot. I can't remember the last time that I had. There's a difference, I always say, between being injured and being in pain. That's a big difference. You're in pain, you can work through pain. You can't work through an injury. So I'm telling you, if you got the flu or you got something serious, go to the doctor. Like you can't fight through that. That's the you go get some insurance, right? And go see the doctor. But there's been times, you know, for real, that I've had, you know, my throat is hurt or I lost my voice or I had a fever. I had to work through that. Okay. But in terms of sleep, for real, man, it's holistic. I take care of myself. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't say that I go to bed the exact same time every day. Why? Because I'm on the road. Like I'm on a different time zone right now. But I am consistent, and that's what I want you to practice. You know, for you, you might need to go to bed every night at 10 or 11, and you get up at 5 or 6. You try to give yourself at least, you know, 5-6 hours of sleep. You know your body. You can't do what ET does. You know, I can't recommend that, you know, because you're not me. So whatever works for your body, however much rest you feel like you need to be successful at what you do. I'm just asking you to do me a favor. Like, don't abuse sleep. Like, don't abuse it, all right?
Right.
You up, you just in the bed chilling. You know you up. You just kind of chilling out. So do what works for you, man.
Right. And again, man, I want to reiterate, seriously, when we did the
Sleepers for Suckers.
Yeah, Sleepers for Suckers, Secrets to Success, for real. And I'm not mad at you, but people like, doctors recommend this much sleep, and how can you tell people not to sleep? It was how would you say it?
Yeah, I mean, it was time sensitive.
It was time sensitive, and it wasn't super literal. Like some of you think, bro, you can never go to sleep. Like he does sleep, he rests. He don't sleep as much as the average person. I will say that, but he does rest. He does take care of his body. You just heard him say he doesn't get sick, so obviously he's getting some rest. So make sure you're getting your rest. We had a mother call and was like going off on us because her son like stayed up too many days in a row. And we were like, whoa.
Yeah, I was geeked though. He was up doing his schoolwork. So I'm not mad. He wasn't up playing PlayStation or watching TV. He was doing his homework.
But no, take care of yourself, man, and get the sleep you feel like you need. We just talk about, for real, people, you sleep, you going to bed at, 2 o'clock in the morning, staying up, you watching reality TV till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you watching the game till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, then you're not getting up to 10, you're sleeping through your classes, you're going to work, you're groggy, you're not productive. So when we say sleepers for suckers, man, we really mean not only just sleep, oversleep, but also sleeping on opportunities, sleeping on chances that you have to, make a better impact in your life.
Yeah, and so real quick, too, we talked about, I said 3 days stay up. I was talking to students who were getting ready for final exams, and so for real, they had to be up. They had to get those tests taken. You can't take the test 4 or 5 days after the due date. So it was important for them to stay up, grind, and do what they needed to do so they could literally do well on that particular test. So there are going to be days you're going to have to stay up for a while because there's an opportunity that you have to take advantage of. But just in general, for real, if you need 6, get 6. If you need 7, get 7. Some of us, like for myself, for real, I need 4, 5 strong hours every day, and I'm good, all right? And then for those of you who need to take a nap during the day, give yourself 5, 10 minutes if that's what you need to do.
Yeah, and somebody just asked, will Season 7 be speaking more to the people who are already on the road to success? And I don't want to blow it, and I know he doesn't want to blow it, but we got a huge project that we're coming out with, guys, specifically for that person who asked that question. Last Generation SB.
Got
Man, we're
something for
working
you,
on
baby.
something huge right now.
Huge.
We haven't said it just because we're still working, man. We want it
Yeah, I
to
don't
be
have
perfect.
a time frame.
Yeah, and we still grinding. But for the people who feel like, yo, I need more, thank you for the TGIMs.
It's
They're
coming.
great. We got something big,
It's
man. We're
coming.
super excited about it. I know you're gonna love it. So yes, the answer is yes. So are there still tickets left? Event?
Absolutely.
Yes. Like I said,
Absolutely.
the London event, there are still tickets left, and there's still tickets left to the show as well. People think, I'm sorry, what? Okay, yeah, we'll get the link out in 5 minutes, but there's still tickets to the show at the Mermaid to come here to keynote for E. And so the next day, the VIP, the dinner, there's still tickets for that as well. He will be speaking at the dinner in a smaller capacity, but still giving a message. And then also just doing, the meet and greet, the picture taking, as much of that as we can possibly do while we're here, man. We're going to try to do, I told AJ, we're going to try to do something where we can get maybe a couple people at the rehearsal, do a giveaway, have you meet up with E, man, and watch him go through as we rehearse at the Mermaid on, the 27th in the morning. So, yeah, be looking for that. I'm not sure how we'll decide a winner. Maybe we'll ask a question or something like that. But, we really want to make sure that, even those who couldn't afford it, can still come check us out, can still come holler at us, man. We'll stay tuned on Twitter all week. We'll be tweeting out where we're at. We'll be at the London Eye tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. We'll tweet that out. So if you want to just come meet E, shake his hand, talk to him, ask him a question, feel free to do that. We don't want you to feel like, oh, I gotta buy a ticket to see E. We'll be around. For those of you who do support and purchase tickets, thank you. We're grateful. This is a big risk for us, just coming in, not really knowing, if the people will support or not. You've been a huge support. We thank you for that. Let's go. Let's get a couple more questions in. Which is your favorite motivational speaker besides yourself? Mine is Jim Rohn.
I'll be honest, man. This might sound funny to people, but I never really studied motivational speakers like that. That's not something that I've done. Les Brown, of course, was probably, in my generation, one of the first to do, step out and do what he did. So when I was younger, I watched a couple of his tapes. But I'll be real, man. I don't really study motivational speakers like that. I really study you. I'm like, seriously, I listen to your comments. I read your questions. I look at your feedback, and that really feeds me, and prepares me to do what I do. So I'll be honest with you. I don't really have, a contemporary motivator, that really inspires me like that.
All right. Grant CE1 said, E.T., I just got my new job, my first career position. What are some things I should keep in mind going into the first day?
I mean, be the brand, man. Right now you pumped up. It's the honeymoon. You loving the job, everything about the job. And just do me a favor. Most people lose their motivation after the first 30 days. And I've discovered that motivation has a lot to do with effort. If you're not motivated to do stuff, your best energy, your best effort. So try to stay motivated. Try to keep that high going that you have right now for the job, and be the brand. Whatever you told the company you were going to do when you got hired, do what you told them you're going to do. Be a man of your word.
Yeah, we always talk about that, man. People, you call your friends, you're like, man, I just applied for the job. You're excited. You're telling everybody and then 6 months later, you're like, oh, I can't believe I got to get up.
I hate this job.
So for real, he talked about it on one of the mixtape tracks, Competitive Edge. Keep that competitive edge. How can you reevaluate yourself every day when you go in and give yourself a new challenge, for real, man? So awesome. Flow 21488 said, yo, E.T., you the
Flow
man.
What? What's that? Flow
21488. He's a U.S. soldier. He said, you the man. Thank you for what you do, man, for real. Thank you. We appreciate your service. Let's see. E.T., can you give me tips on the best to becoming the sport? Sharon Deep, I think we kind of addressed that. If you want to say it quickly again.
The best athlete?
Being best at his sport. I'm not sure what sport.
Practice. There's too many people who love Showtime. They like, whether it's the football field, baseball, basketball, whatever you do. Too many people like the game. They like when the lights come on, camera, action. But you literally become a great player based on your practice. So people hate doing homework, hate practicing, but do your practice, man. I'm telling you, you play the way you practice. So if your practice is intense, man, your play is going to be unbelievable, man.
Yeah. So somebody else asked via Twitter, you know, why we're here. So if you could just talk about, for real, you know, the economic kind of stuff that's going on here, the young people, that kind of thing as well. For real, why we're here in the first place.
And let me tell you why we're here, man. For real, this is important because we believe that, you know, every arena that we go to, that the maximum potential has not been reached. Maximum opportunities have not been reached. And so many of us, you know, again, man, no disrespect, but we play that blame game. You know, the government is not doing this. You know, the opportunities have not presented themselves. You know, I wasn't, you know, fortunate to have this or have that. And we're here because we believe that London, man, this is a great time for opportunity in London. I mean, there are things that the government is doing. You may have to put forth some energy and some effort to get the grants, to get the whatever, but there are great opportunities here. I mean, there are opportunities here in London right now that are not in other parts of the world. And sometimes people have a hard time with that first step, getting started, moving. Like, you're passionate, you're motivated, you got a dream, you got a goal, but you just need to be kickstarted. I always tell a story when I was a little kid. I used to, man, love to see my cousins in the swings, but for whatever reason, I couldn't swing. And so my cousin would push me, and when he pushed me and get out the way, I could go. And it wasn't until I got older and mature that I learned how to do my legs on my own and know how to push myself. And so I'm here, the team is here because, for real, somebody in London, you just need that push. That's all you need, is that push. Somebody just to, you know, and give you the right words and give you the right fire and the right energy, the right passion, and that's gonna get you on your way. So that's what we're here for. And we believe when we leave, it's not gonna be one or two people. I truly believe that London as a whole will feel the impact of us being here. I believe that. That not just 3 or 4 people, but a multitude of people are going to rise to another level of their expectation, another level of effort, another level of energy, another level of passion, and the city is going to, you know, experience that. So that's why we're here, man. We want to push you.
Kevin Watson said, "Can we expect another mixtape soon?"
Hey, Kev, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I had nothing to do with me. I don't know. I do me, and then the crew, they do what they do. I've not been a part of the mixtape process. I hear it when you hear it. Like, you might hear it at 10, I get to hear it at 9. All right, so I get it for an hour before you get it. So people ask me that question all the time, and the answer is, I know. I feel like Tupac. If something was to happen to me, they probably got about 20 mixtapes ready for you. Yeah, but when they release them, I don't have nothing to do with that.
Hey, so for real, man, and the mixtape was something that, man, I'm so grateful, and we're so grateful that you guys took a hold to, because that was something, an idea that kind of came to us, and we kind of ran with it. We didn't know if people would be like, "Oh, mixtape, man, that's corny, that's whack." Like, nobody's ever done that before. And so when I was thinking it through with the team, we talked about it, and we decided we wanted to do it, and we put it out, and we're kind of like, let's see how they like it. And the response has just been crazy. So,
I've been over here in the gym.
Oh, they played in the gym.
I have people playing the mixtape.
Wow.
I ain't even told them, but I know you.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so we got people in London just playing it in the gym. So, like, seriously, I didn't know that would be that big a deal. Right. He didn't know that. Carl didn't. You know, the team, we weren't unaware that it was going to have such a big impact. But we're grateful that it did. Now, the mixtape is similar to TGIM in that, for real, we won't put out another mixtape until I feel like we have, and trust me, we got material for days, but we don't want to just keep putting it out and so it gets, you know, mundane or it gets too usual. You know what I mean? We really want to put it out when we feel like, A, we got some musical inspirations with it, and then B, we got new material for you guys. That's why we're on a break from TGIM. We're not just on a break from TGIM right now because, and E can speak to this in a second, but we're not on a break just because we're trying to be like your favorite show, ABC Scandal or something like that. The information that E brings y'all on a day-to-day basis on TGIM, whatever, it's not, you know, he had a life, go through experiences. And can you kind of speak to the fact or why we kind of take a break and why you need to kind of go meet with the Les Browns of the world?
Yeah, it's the same reason why Adele or Lauryn Hill, you know, your favorite artists
who are real, who are going to give you their real heart.
They give you their heart. They don't do an album every week. You know what I'm saying? They don't do an album every year. They are inspired. And so for me, it might look repetitive because I do it every Monday, but I want to be inspired. You know, I'm taking a break because, you know, somebody said it earlier, and you don't know how many groups that I speak to. I'm speaking to people who never even got started before. I'm speaking with people who want to commit suicide, people who are rich, people who are CEOs, people who are just getting started. And so to speak to such a broad group, you'll be able. I have teachers that are showing this to their schools, people who are working out to TGI. I just was on the plane flying with, you know, you're going to meet my wife in London this week. You saved our marriage. We have a 3-year-old and a 3-month-old. Like, so for me, I need to make sure that I'm giving you my best, that I'm not being repetitive, that I'm not saying the same thing over and over and over again, because I'm challenging you to go from good to great. And I myself, you know, have to take some time to reflect so that I can literally give you good to great material. So, yeah, absolutely.
And so that's why, for real, we don't have like a set, we don't set like, oh, TGM is going to be this many episodes. He might get in the zone and just be like, yo, I got 10 more I want to do right now. Let's get them, and we'll do them. You know what I mean? Carl attested that. He'll call Carl at 5 o'clock in the morning to be like, yo, I got something I got to get out right now. And so we just kind of in the learning mode right now. We back in the lab, man. We're trying to make it happen.
And then I need to give a rest to my videographer, because it's easier for me to kick it than it is for him to edit it. I'll be honest with you. Like, it only takes me about 5 minutes to say it, but it does take time for him to do it. And again, you got
shout out to the new baby. He's got a new baby, baby Jordan. Shout out to baby Jordan.
And y'all need to know that it's not just me trying to go from good to great. My videographer is trying to go from good to great. So he needs time. That
leads us into the question. Young B, you know how to butter up the team so that you get your question answered. He said, what would you do if you didn't have a team behind you?
I don't know. You wouldn't know me. I wouldn't know you. And I tell a lot of young people out there that's doing it like ET want to be like you, but they're on the solo. And I don't do solo work. You know, I don't do anything alone. You know, so I just want to encourage those of you who are out there, like, for real, man. You know, you can't be great on your own. Greatness is not some isolated thing. You know, we're here, and the beautiful thing is we got here and they have a team. You know, so for real, man, you are limited. I'm not saying you can't be real good by yourself. I'm not saying that, but you'll never be great, and you'll definitely never be phenomenal, and you will miss a whole multitude of people in terms of impact in their lives. So I couldn't tell you where I'd be without it.
Keisha said he's excited to meet you tomorrow.
Hey,
Daddy O said, is it important to have the right people around you? I think you just talked about that.
Absolutely.
And for real, the team, man, he and I have been together, and Carl, man, 7, 8 years now. And, man, we grinded, like, it started with the 3 of us, like, you know what I'm saying, really just putting in work. I said it started from the bottom, now we're here. Shout out to Drake. But, no, for real, man, we grinded. And trust me, we heard more no's than we heard yes. And, for real, that's why, for real, he's so passionate when we tell you don't give up on your gift. Like, he has always been, in my eyes, the best motivational speaker in the world. He's always been that. Now people are starting to find out. And so, but I've always thought that. Carl's always thought that. People around us in our circle were always like, yo, I can't believe him. He's the best we've ever seen. And so you all are getting a chance to see that. So some of you, man, you good at what you do too. You great at what you do too. And the world hasn't taken hold yet, but continue to grind, continue, you know, he's in his 40s now, early 40s, you know, from the mixtape. So he didn't really hit the stage till you saw him till a couple years ago. And so, you know, however long it takes you, man, just keep grinding. And be patient, man. So seriously, I'm a doctor. F Pasta. What's happening, bro? Are you gonna do another video with Giovanni? Probably not. We're not. The second one was kind of like for the fans, and I'm responding to that because he didn't really have anything to do with that. It was a good video though. It was a great video.
Giovanni is my guy, and I'll do whatever Giovanni wants me to do But I'm just telling you, I wasn't at home saying Secret to Success 1 was a success. Now we need to do number 2. And I want to say this to those of you out there, for real, man. You need to be good at what you do. You need to have a great team, but you need to understand too. And I use this word loosely, but you gonna need some luck. You know, you can work as hard as you want. Your team can work as hard as they want, but they're gonna have to be other means outside of you to make certain things happen. You know, and so the secret to success with Giovanni, we didn't even know Giovanni. We had nothing to do with Giovanni, you know. But what happened was he was being great on his side of the world. We were being great on our side of the world. In some kind of way, we attracted one another, you know. And so I think that's what it's all about. So not necessarily, you know, me and Giovanni hopefully will continue to do things together, but hopefully we'll progress beyond a video. And the next one will be, you know, some kind of tape or a book or a workshop, you know, or mentoring some people. I don't know. But hopefully we won't be stuck on, because the video worked, 1 and 2 worked, that we're going to continue to do the same thing. No, you have to evolve. And so hopefully our relationship will evolve and turn into something greater.
All right. We're going to run through some of these real quick. Favorite movie?
Good Will Hunting.
Let's see. Are you getting up an hour earlier now, or?
Nope, still 3 o'clock.
Still 3 o'clock. New book in the future. Yes, we got the new book coming. We announced it before. We still kind of working on it. It's not done yet, but the new book is called Greatness is Upon You.
I heard the audio book today.
The audio
sound
book is coming out soon.
Bananas. That's all I can say. I don't know when it's. They told me, give us time. But I'm telling you, I heard chapter 2 today. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Chapter 2. Hey, anybody else hear chapter 2 in the room? Carl?
I heard it.
Rondell, did you get a chance to hear it? Can you just give me one word out loud?
It's like a movie.
Good. It's like you heard it. It's like a movie. Yeah, so be ready. Before the second book, the audio version of Secrets to Success will be coming out real soon.
All right, real quick, we got maybe 1 or 2 more questions. And then real quick, everybody's asking me for the link. So real quick, I'm going to give you the link. So write it down, type it. That'd probably be the easiest way, right? Type it out.
Can I put it on the screen?
I don't know if I can put it on the screen. Can I put it on the screen? You can tweet it. Yeah, we'll definitely tweet it out. But oh yeah, wait a minute. Yep, I think I can.
Give me a second.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get that worked on. In the meantime, answer these questions. We coming to Canada. He's in Canada all the time.
All the time. I'm in TO all the time.
Toronto, specifically Vancouver.
Just left Montreal a week or 2 ago. Shout out to the Cree Nation, baby.
They're coming to Ireland at all? Not right now. We're not scheduled to come into Ireland.
Please work it out. Please work it out. My mom wants to come. Please work it out.
How old are you, E?
42.
I don't want to try and put it on there. You guys just read it.
Come to Texas.
Jackie
Rick.
Robinson, baby.
Rick, we'll let you know when we come to Texas. We come to Texas. We go to Texas all the time. God bless from Bridgeport. Thanks, man. In London. Yeah, we're in London right now. So if you're just tuning in, we are in London. We're here. The events, you got them sent out? The links?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to read them off. So real quick, if you're in London, these links right here that I'm going to read off are for you. So take it down with a pen or whatever, because for whatever reason, people have been hitting us up saying that it's sold out.
These are the only events left.
Yeah, so some of them are sold out, but some of them are still open and we still have limited tickets.
All sold out.
Okay.
These extra dates.
These are open dates that we opened up after the rest of them sold out. So incipioacademy.com/ET1. That's INCI.
Thank you for selling them out.
PIO academy.com/ET1. So again, that's incipioacademy.com/ET1. And we'll tweet these out as well. So if you're on Twitter and you follow E, he'll tweet it out. That's for the VIP dinner, and that's on the 28th, right? Yep, that's on the 28th. If you come join us on the 28th, come eat with us. Come eat with ET. My mom's Skyping in. Sorry, Mom. I'll call you back. I don't know how many times she'll call me. incipioacademy.com/ET2. That's for the mermaid. And then the London Eye tomorrow, incipioacademy.com/ET3. So yeah, join us for those, man. We'll tweet them out again later on. We'll take 1 or 2 more questions. What's the most memorable TGIM you ever did?
Man, for me right now, it's You Matter, man.
You Matter?
Yeah, You Matter, because I felt myself evolving and started screaming at y'all, hollering at y'all. I just went in a different direction.
Shout out to everybody who saw You Matter. Man, when I saw that TGIM, it was explosive to me. So Darren Prue, what's going on, man? Yeah, so let me see if there's one more question real quick, man. And we'll try to do another live stream. AJ, we'll try to do one more while we're in London, just to jump on here and let you guys know how you went. So thank you for that. Somebody, we already answered the sleep question. So yeah, yeah, we'll be streaming later. So somebody else said, will you be streaming later? Y'all stay tuned on Twitter, Facebook. We'll let you know when we're streaming, man. Give people some last words before we get out. We're in London, man. A little jet lag. The team is jet lagged, but we're ready to get it in, man. We're excited. Again, come see us. Yeah.
Yeah, the weather is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's better than what it was when I left Detroit. Weather is beautiful. For real, man, I hope, in the next live stream we'll get a chance to talk a little bit more. But seriously, man, I say this all the time. If you don't hear anything else, there are opportunities of a lifetime, but you have to take advantage of them in that lifetime of the opportunity, all right? And so in case you don't know what that means, it's like milk, man. Milk spoils, right? And if you buy milk on a certain date, you only have so much time before you can use it. And the longer you wait to use the milk, right, the closer it gets to being spoiled. And so some of you out there, man, for real, your dreams are spoiling. Like, they're spoiling. And I just want to encourage you. You had the opportunity, but it means absolutely nothing to have an opportunity and not to take advantage of the opportunity. So do me a favor. Don't just take advantage of an opportunity. Do it in the lifetime of that opportunity, all right? So hopefully I see you guys 27, 28, whenever. I'll see you guys at the events, and we'll get a chance to talk one-on-one. I'm excited. I'm pumped up, man, today, for real. I wish today was the 27th.
Shout out Arizona, Miami, Israel, Brazil, Cali, everybody else that we didn't get a chance to get to, but shout out to you guys for tuning in. We'll do another live stream soon. Again, to the UK fans, we will have UK distribution for the gear and the books, man. We sorry about the high shipping price. That wasn't our fault. But we got the warehouse opening here. So you'll be able to go online and purchase that straight from the UK, straight from London. We'll make sure we get all that information to you ASAP via Facebook, Twitter. You know how to check us out, man. So thank you again. Appreciate y'all. And we'll see you soon. London,
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, we thank you guys.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just saw a tweet, my bad, earlier. Man, shout out OC. I'm sorry, OU. OC, OU, baby.
Australia, Norway. Love y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Wait.